Hello guys, it's Radhira and I am back with another default replacement tutorial. Today I'm going to go through how to replace texture resources that is mostly used for eyes, skins, and makeup defaults, but also has a few other uses that I will talk about later. As always, we're gonna start by extracting the correct resources. You can go into the Finder, you want to type in UUface -I dash, and it's gonna bring you these. And the ones you need are, well, these ones. They're pretty self-explanatory if you know what the eye colors in The Sims 2 are. However, to make your lives easier, I have actually put together a base file that you can use for eye defaults, and I will be linking that in the description of the video. It is this file and it contains those texture resources. It also has these JPG/TGA/PNG image resources, which contain the little icons that you see in Create a Sim. The eyes I have chosen today to use for my default replacements are Crescento Eyes by Digital Angels, and let's get started on extracting the resources. I have already picked out the swatches that I want, so they're all in here. It's 3, 10, 19, 25, and 38. So I will start by clicking the texture image resource. That's the one I want. I will click export, and I'll name this gray so I remember what it is. Then I will open 10. Export this, and you might see where this is going. Do that for all the colors. Now I have all my textures exported and I am back in the main file. Now we are going to use NVIDIA DDS Utilities to build DXT to change these textures. I start by clicking green, right click, build DXT, open image, select green, click open, make sure sharpen is set to none, click build, and then commit. And do that for all the colors. Now you can see that the resources that we have edited are italicized. Make sure to save your changes. Now for this one, we didn't do anything with alien, so we can delete that. We can also find the corresponding icon and delete that. Now, technically you could be done here. You could also delete all of these and use this as is, because this is going to replace the eye textures that you will see on The Sims. However, if you want to also change the Create a Sim icons, the ones that appear in the catalog, you will have to replace these as well. In order to do that, we are going to have to go back into the custom eye packages again. This time we export this resource. It works a little differently, so I think this time it is extra crucial that you name them something that you know you will remember and be able to keep track of. And again, do that for all colors. We are back in the main file and it is time to replace these icon resources. To do that, you want to click it, right click, replace, set file type or whatever it is to all files, and select the correct color. So replace, set to all, select the correct color, and do that for all of them. And now with all the resources replaced, all that's left to do is to hit save, rename the package to something that makes sense, and that's really all there is to it. This will replace both the eye textures that are on the sim and the icons that appear in Create a Sim. It does not affect Body Shop, but I don't really know if that's possible, and I can live with it. Now I'm going to show you a little workaround if you do not have NVIDIA DDS Utilities. So now I have the Maxis original brown eye back here. And what you can do if you do not have NVIDIA DDS Utilities or cannot install it for some reason, is that instead of exporting the texture that you want from the custom eye, you can instead right click, hit extract, again name it brown or whatever color it is, then go back into the main file. I think you need to copy the name, replace, select brown, and then rename it to whatever it was before, and commit, and save, of course. And I do think that this will give you the same end result. I haven't noticed any loss in quality when doing this. So if you don't have access to NVIDIA DDS Utilities, maybe this is something that could work for you. So here is how the final product looks in the game. The eye textures themselves are replaced, and the icons are also replaced. Now, as I said earlier, you can use this for eyes, for skins, for makeup defaults. Huge Lunatic, I think it is, has made a great base file as well that I will link in the description that you can use for makeup defaults, because you really don't want to go through the game files to find all of those resources on your own. Another way to use this is actually for existing hair defaults. Let's say you find a hair default where you really like the mesh choice, but it's in a color system that you do not use. Then if someone else has, or you have made a custom recolor of that hair in your preferred color system, then you can use the same method to extract your textures and put them in the existing default. That will be all for this tutorial. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment, you can send me a message on Discord, or you can send me an ask on Tumblr, and I will try my best to answer it. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another tutorial sometime soon.